All right, we're live. Okay, let's see what we're at here. So we're gonna pick up from where we left off on the timer stuff to change change my brain worked good like. Let's see, default engine. Oh, cool. Channel block is, we've got two of them. The profiles do. I just got an image sent to me of something in a different city. Okay. So what we want to do is grab this here, edit capture trigger. Does this have a tick? Here, capture trigger. Oh, it's ticking. Okay, so this ticks. Okay, so we could bind on our own system for this. Because I don't think this, yeah, none of these are blueprint functions. All right, so let's do this. Void update. What was it? It was on. On F completed delegate. Capture on capture completed. This is fucking terrible. Mhm, mhm. Owning team. Owning team is not. Okay, so we can use get team. Get player team. Okay. Then switch. All right. So red team will be um, set collision response to channel. Mm. There we go. Okay, there we go. I don't know if this actually tracks based off of anything other than the players right now. Okay, so that didn't work. Oh, wait. No, that should have worked. A team block. Red team block is block, yeah. Blue team block is block. Oh, wait. This needs collision. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No collision. Right, it's the box. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so it is exactly what I want it to be. Capture triggers. This needs to change between this and the other one, right? Mm-hmm. Here, collisions. This is set collision. What is it? It's profile name? No. Set collision object type. I feel like it's collision object type. No, I don't think that's that. It's that either. What is it? It's change collision preset. That's what I want. Hmm. The answer actually might be to just change. Okay. So you have to do it by name. Okay, so it's uh, set collision profile by name. And here it is, blue team lock. And red team block. And then these, we just do that. Come down, do this here. And we're going to hit F9 and F9. We'll say 5 seconds. Oh, wait, no. This one needs to set it back. Right. Right. This here. What was this? This was this is fuck, this is not what I wanted. Give me a second. I want to put this back and I want to do this differently. Please tell me that I can. Ah, come on. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to save compile. Close that. It's getting warm in here. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Other than we're going to revert. I don't want that. There we go. Now I got my old one back. Okay, so it is currently set to nothing. And what we want to do is we want to change this so it is blocking pacifically. Because okay, so if I block, hit play. Okay, that's a problem. Now, if I do world dynamic and I do red team, I thought that these were ignoring. Let me test this on both characters here. Okay. Whoa, that is weird. Interesting. Weird. Okay, so if I do that, I hit play. That is super fucking weird. Oh, that felt terrible. So much work needs to be done. Mm. Not this. This. Collision? Yeah, no collision. No collision. Capsule, custom, and then we've turned off redden. So this should allow them to just walk right through. This is weird. This one's kind of broken too. Interesting. Wait. What the? Right, it's this one. Hmm. Mm. So this works. Does this one have a weirdness? Nope. Hmm. Why does that collision do that, I wonder? I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. No. Hmm. Yeah, I really, really, really do not like this. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this better. Hey, Sarah. How are you doing today? I found a really weird situation. All right, check this out. I'm okay. All right, so one of these guys is gonna walk through this in a really weird way. Yeah, here we go. Right? This is so weird. So this one's the one that's colliding. And then if I come over to this one just walks through no problems. Yeah, I'm just like, oh, this is weird. This I don't know why though. So this is a team barrier, right? We have red team collide. And if we go to the footman, not the footman, let's go to our player themselves. We go to capsule component, collisions. If we just do this, right? No, we want overlap on all. So if we're red team, we should be blocking, and if we're blue team, we should be overlapping. Okay, so blue team walks through no problem. This team. I wonder if this will... Oh, you know what? It's got to be the begin play where we're setting the collision. It's not setting it on the server. This makes sense. So I got to change this over to work on in C++. Because if I do that, I think it should just work. Player character. Begin play. Oh wait, no, we need this. We need this because the player controller is what decides get the player team. Sorry. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get player team. Now the player team. So we want to do a switch case red, case blue, default, right. There we go. What just happened? That was really weird. There we go. Set. What was it? It was thank you for all the help the last day on the Python stuff, by the way. Oh, no worries. Sorry I wasn't able to give you better better details. Cap sol collision to for red team block to block. Get capsule component, set collision response to channel. The collision channel, I think it's not a trace channel. Is it? Collision channel. The collision channel 2 is red team block. See block. This one would be 3. Helped loads, honestly. Well, I'm happy to hear that. Okay. Save all. How was your Wait, I think I streamed. Yeah, no, I streamed on Sunday because my friends got mad at me. How was your Monday? I didn't quite get what I wanted to work, but with that info, I was able to get a load of stuff working without errors. Nice. Hey, at least that was the important thing, right? Soon, I hopefully should have some good news regarding some uh, concept art. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, so we're going to defaults. We're going to hit play, and we're going to see if this worked. So we're going to hit F8. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to pause the game. And capsule, collisions. Did not update the channel. I love it. So good. Just the greatest. uh, yeah, this one didn't even update it. Come on. Hmm. Is there something else here? Maybe it's a game trace. There's the image trace. Maybe it's game trace too? So the Python's going good. My Monday was good. I enjoyed it a lot. I spent the day at Python. Nice. So the Python's going well then, I take it. I hope that you're enjoying the Python. It sounds like you are, at least a little bit. You spent an entire day just working on Python. It's usually a good sign. I'm going to hit play. I'm going to come over to here. We're going to hit this and go to capsule and collisions. There we go. Red. The blue team didn't get it. Interesting. I'm going to go like this. And we're going to say update collisions for team. Update team collisions. Where's the begin play? There. Then we're going to check the init ability actors here, right? So if we find all the spots where this is being used, find usage, because it should be being used in 2 spots, we just do it here. Update team collisions. And we go to the second one here. And we update team collisions. There we go. And then we're just going to make sure that everything's saved. Save all. Beautiful. Come into here and we're just going to relaunch this. Yeah, you really enjoyed it? That's good. It sounds like the Unreal Python stuff isn't too bad. I should probably look at it sometime, some point. I don't even really know where to begin with it, to be honest. Like how you start writing it, because I haven't looked into it that far. I think though a lot of it I'd probably just stick with, because I think that everything you can do in Python you can technically do in C++ or in blueprints. So I think personally I'd probably just stick with like C++, because a lot of the stuff that I'd want to do is a bit either blueprints or C++ for most of the stuff that I would want to do. There we go. All right, let's see if this worked. Character, capsule, collisions. Yeah. Why is this one not updating? Oh, that's why. Excuse me. I'm basically making tools to help with my 3D workflow. Yeah. What type of tools, by the way? Like, so like, I know that they're like very editor specific. I don't know. I guess I don't know enough about, like, I've not done anything with like world editing and stuff like that, so it becomes a bit more nebulous to me. Let's see. Okay, so we hit play. So character 1 is the blue team, and this one's the red team. So is the red team set? The red team is set. Is the blue team set? The blue team is not being set. Hmm. It's really easy to start though. You can just drop down an editor utility widget and drop down an execute script node and paste in your code and click the button you assign for it. Just drop down an editor utility widget. I'm guessing that's like a blueprint thing. Or I guess maybe it might be like, okay, there it is. So you can do everything between blueprints and C++, Python, and whatnot. That's kind of cool. Remember at one point, I think the secondary language for Unreal was JavaScript. I do wonder why this is not working. Is to make an import/export tool that imports my mesh instances in place, since where I'm stuck on now. Like you essentially throw down something and it imports the mesh and instances it onto that spot or something like that. I know that you wanted to do some like communication between Blender and Unreal. You don't actually want to do that. What? I think that you actually can build it locally. I'm gonna give you a bit of a secret. It's not much of a secret, but it's a bit of a secret, I suppose. Unreal Engine API, right? So if I go to the API and let's say the analytics stuff, right? This is what the API docs look like for C++, right? They're all going to be like this. This is just how documentation looks. If we go to Python itself, I don't know if you've ever looked at it. I spend a lot of time in here specifically. No, this isn't it. Python docs. So I actually spend quite a bit of time in here. So it's a little difficult because like I usually like actually I know Python sort. Here we go. This is the type of stuff that I read all the time at work. Like this is just what it is, right? Although this isn't really like exactly the types that I'd read because this is substantially more in depth, right? See if they've got like, here we go. This is more along the lines of what I'd be dealing with at work. And it's like you've got min, it's iterable, you get a key. The key is required that you actually give it a, like if I was to use this here, right? So like if I studio code. So here, because I know Python, right? I can go like this, right? And I can be like, all right, so if I've got my function for min, right? And I want to call it, right? I'd have my iterable, which could be a list, right? So we'll do a list. 4, 5. Sure, it's 20. Beautiful. Right? And if it was a list of of say um it was a list of something. It looks like there's a key, so I can iterate with a key, and the key is a function from the documentation. I can see this. It looks like. Um, so based off of this, I know that I'm going to actually have to type in key, and then I would give it a lambda, right? And the reason I know that I have to type in key is because it has this star here. So like if I have this default, then I also need to type in default first. Oh, yeah. Compiling it fucking locally is a pain in the ass. 100%. But you end up getting used to reading this type of documentation after a while. It's going to take like a while, but you end up getting used to it. Cuz like I can read this now. I understand this for the most part. Sometimes you click through to these things and it's just like I don't really understand what you mean by this, that, or the other thing. Because they sometimes get in the habit of like using domain specific languages, like terms and stuff like that. So it's just like, I don't know what that means. And then you have to go look up that thing. And then sometimes it's like, it assumes that you know the type of the other thing and how to initialize it and stuff like that. So it's just like, I don't know how to initialize that thing. Fuck, I'm screwed. And then that's usually when I turn to like chat GPT and stuff like that. But yeah, I also agree that the Unreal Python documentation is kind of garbage. Engine Python API. It's just like a giant freaking list. I do like that they've got a bunch of like animation stuff. But yeah, there's just too much. So this is a class. This is our initializer. And then these are our properties. Yeah, we only have properties. This doesn't have any functions. Huh. Oh, and then you call entities. So one of the things that you're going to have interestingness with is this is doing something that is, in my opinion, bad practice. Okay, so what's going on here is if I have a class we'll say anim node random player, right? And right, we have entries and right, something like that, right? And then we do our init. So you have this. The whole scene import part of the app just straight up confuses me. All right, all right. So this might explain some of this weirdness. So in this situation, what's happening is when shuffle changes, like entries actually might just not have this, but this shuffle change one. So property, right? And then we do def get or set shuffle change mode. After this, we would want to, implement shuffle the entries, right? And then here, if it's like, this is terrible. Either that or it only works on this, and then you do the dot for it, right? And then like you would call it using like, you know, random, and then like you'd pass in your entries, right? And true. And then this would be like entries 0 would give you back the first shuffled entries. So the one of the biggest issues is that like this wasn't written for a Python developer. This was written for like a C developer. This one here, because it's weird. Yeah, they don't have functions. Why don't they have functions? Why is everything put in the initializer? That's just weird. Yeah, it's just property, property, property. Either that or like I'm just unfortunate and everything that I click on is just like everything's properties. There's no functions. This has got to be some of the weirdest. Okay, so this one's read only. Read only, read only. Okay. This is the weirdest way of doing this that I've ever seen. Like I understand how this works. But it's weird. And I don't like it. I absolutely under no circumstances like this. But I get it. So essentially like everything happens inside of the initializer. Yeah, so like if I wanted to call, say, this, right, and we've got this. And then this would be def init. I think those are some of them, right? Whatever. Then if we did the camera focus thing, right, and passed in our stuff, like we'll just do args. I keep doing that. Then we'll save this to a variable. Right, then we do the camera focus settings dot. So this would just return the focus offset, right? But then we could also override it with 100. And like this might affect other things, but like I'm not sure. I wonder if this is a property that's like that's using the like def set focus offset, right? And then you decorate this with a app property, right? And then that means that this set of code here would run anytime that you update it. And then you can also do another one where it's like at property. And I have a feeling they're probably using a lot of this is like get focus property, focus offset, right? And then this would like return focus set. But this could also like times 200, right? And then this here would run when you call so this one would run when you called this, and this would run if you just called um this. Doesn't that just make everything clear? It's like as clear as mud. it's it's so bad. So the reason why I think that these are probably using these setters and getters, is because this is probably actually doing like um drop to C++ and make some calls, right? This probably like drops to update focus set. And then this getter is probably actually doing like uh drop to so like return C++ call to get focus offset. So like essentially if we were to like look at this in paint, right? Every call or thing that you change in C++ is probably doing this. If we were to like look at it under the hood, my best guess is this is what's probably happening. Let's do this. Right? So you've got your Python here, right? And then you've got your C++ stuff here. And what happens is I go to set something, right? So camera dot set focus or set focus, right, equals 100, right? And this here goes to here and is like, right? And then if I go to get it, right? Or actually, wait. Right? This equals something like this. Oops. And then this here, because this gets it, it comes over to here and returns the value. So you're constantly doing this jump from Python to C to Python to C to Python to C, back and forth. And I imagine that's probably what's happening under the hood, and that's why everything's done through properties. Although you could probably argue that it would be better to do it through um, setters and getters, right? And add an underscore, because like the convention for Python would be, if I don't want you to use the setter and getter for to access set the focus point or whatever, or the focus offset, right? I would call it with I would have an underscore on it, right? Like this. And then that tells you, don't use this. If you do, you can fuck things up. And then I would have a set and get that would actually do it, and you would explicitly call, so you always know that things are actually processing. It's not ambiguous whether or not you're getting something or executing more lines of code than you expect, kind of thing. They're always just kind of there, right? And and I like that pattern a lot more, but I don't know. It's I think it's stupid. I think this entire system's stupid. I'm sure that there's a reason for it, right? So like obviously Epic knows what the fuck they're doing. They've got very talented developers, so I'm sure that there's a reason for why it's structured like this, but that doesn't mean that I need to enjoy it. Okay, so where were we on this? Makes a lot more sense to me. That's good. I introduced you to was it? I introduced you to um oh. Okay, okay. Let's see if this works. Why is red working and blue is not? Red is the enemy and blue is me specifically. And the blue one's not working. I thought the begin. What if I connect the begin play? So I'm just connecting it in blueprints. We'll see if that fixes the problem. Huh. So the local player it's not updating on. Interesting. What? Find usage. Okay, there we go. All right, we got blocked again. We step into. Beautiful. We hit play. Both of these have now hit, right? Okay, we've hit them multiple times. Okay. Good times. Good times. Let's try this again. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is player controller 0. Player controller 0. Okay, we're setting it explicitly on channel 3. There's player character 1. Oops. Okay, this is player controller 0. We're setting it again just in case. Okay, so they've both had it called, explicitly called. Okay, 0, red team works, good, beautiful, beautiful. Blue team doesn't work, absolutely amazing. It's definitely a weird issue. What the? God damn it! Why does this hate me so much? Red team block. Channel, red team block. Default channel response. Oh, okay. Okay, so it is channel 3. It does work. Doesn't seem to always. It's not working locally for some reason. Let's do the begin play. If we go on the begin play, right at the very bottom here, we do update team collisions. We'll add one more spot for this to happen. Just going to go like this. I don't actually want to block on this right now. I don't want to block on anything at the moment. What IDE/editor are you using, by the way, for your Python? Like VS Code or Visual Studio, JetBrains? Kind of curious. Still not working. This should be that. That's the other one. Okay. Now it works. Maybe. Fixes the problem that I was having. So why is the... That's really weird. There's some really fucking weird stuff happening with stuff. I don't have autocomplete set up though. Yeah, autocomplete's going to be probably a pain in the ass. Oh, you know what? No, it's definitely working. Why is it not working? Because it should be firing. Do you think you're going to set up autocomplete? This collision stuff is going to be the death of me. I have a potential solution and I don't like it, but it will work. No, I don't like this. Because oh, you know what? What if this just needs to be if not has authority return. I'm hoping it might help me understand some of the Unreal specific stuff. It will. Autocomplete usually also means that you can jump to the thing, right? So like when I go like this and it jumps to this, so I can come down here and just go boom. And then you can actually just read the Python, right? Now, whether or not you can understand the Python is a different story because it's probably doing a lot of like hoop jumping and whatnot, right? But if you can jump to the stuff, then you can potentially just read what's going on, and it can give you a better idea potentially. Definitely worth a shot, right? Oh. So this just makes it worse. Yeah. Okay, so it's on the server it's calling remotely, and this is fine. Mm, I think we're going to leave it in possess. I don't think we need that though. And the begin play seems a bit much. I absolutely hate this thing. Nothing. This is the blue team. And it does actually matter on the server. So on possess is not the right spot to do it, apparently. This one might be a decent spot to do it. Okay, let's see if it fixed some of it. So player 2 is the blue team. Blue team. Player 1 is not set. Okay, so player 1 is the server. Player 0 is the blue team. And it's set. Okay, so this is fine. We've made progress. So we know that the on rep is good. I almost wonder if it would be best to do it here. Update. Like after all of this, because like we kind of know that everything is there. Because like the worst thing that can happen is if we call it twice, it just gets set twice. Okay, yeah. So 0 again is the other team. Okay, red team is selected. Good. It's supposed to be. Blue team is not selected. Good. It's supposed to be. Why does it hate me? It's just like, no. Trying to think of another spot where I could put it. Because like begin play is not right. Nobody gets this one. And then I was like maybe after this. What if I do just 2 on both? We should see it at the very least. Collision, red team, correct. It's not working. But like it's not working for the server version too, which is the weird part, right? Hmm. All right, what if I add some screen stuff. Actually, I'm just going to do this. Screen debug. There we go. Now we can see, actually, wait, I should change this. Whatever. I should have made the colors different. Yeah, this should be red. This should be blue. And the other one should be cyan. So it got called 3 times. 4 times. 4 fucking times. The listen server called it once, the client called it 4 times. What the fuck? Okay. Let's also trace this. Trace error. Trace. We're going to do trace 1. What's up, Donut? What is the evil red cube and why is it spawning terrorists? The evil red cube is spawning terrorists because I want it to be able to kill the evil blue cube. Swigon! 18 frickin' months, you beautiful bastard. Blue seems like less evil color, so it's clearly in the right here. Like, I suppose. Okay, let's see if we can find the log. Hey, we found the problem. No, this actually, wait, does this matter? Yeah, no, C1 has no. Yeah, okay. We're looking for player 1 specifically. No, it's blue. It even hit it. Okay, so here's character 0, and we go here and we grab the collisions. You can see that it's correct. Character 1, if we look at the collisions, they're wrong. This one should have the red one, and this one should have the blue one, right? These are backwards. Right, because this is in the player controller. Oh no, wait. Yeah, no, it's fine. We have them both set this way. So player character 1 is the one that doesn't have collisions. Yeah, okay. So if we output the log, we say player controller 1. On the listen server, it is the blue team, which is factually incorrect. Because player controller 0 is the other one. Okay, wait. Clear logs. Stop. Player 1. Player 1 is the blue team, not the red team. These are not right. Also, not my ass thinking Swigon sub icon is red onion before I zoomed in on it. What? Wait, what? You mean a purple onion? I think this one was already mad before starting the project. Made before starting the. Wait, what? This one was already made before starting the project. The collision stuff is just driving me crazy today. Here we can see it is slowly descending into madness. This one was oh, I see now. Not my ass. I guess my icon was a red onion before I zoomed in on it. Sometimes it's called a red onion, so I don't know. Is it? Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know these things. It's a purple potion bottle. They're all potion bottles, all of them. All the tiers for subs are all potion bottles. I think it's because in some languages they don't have a word for purple. And historically, we didn't have a word for purple, maybe. And like colors are weird. Like if you look at the history of like English colors, blue and stuff like that were all like nebulous terms and stuff. Like it's really interesting. There's a bunch of languages that don't have words for specific colors. Or they like blend together and it's like blue covers a lot and stuff like that. Well, purple's got blue in it. Red to exist basically everywhere as a word. I think red is one of the ones that's everywhere. Blue is not, surprisingly. Are they? I don't know. I haven't looked at an onion in a long time. Yeah, I guess they're kind of like a cross between like a purpley because they've got blue and red in them, right? So that's a red onion. This one's a purple onion. This one's a red onion. Yeah, I agree. Depending on the onion, right? Like, whatever. I don't know. Swigon, how have you been, by the way? Look, at the end of the day, all three colors are right for this onion. Asking the important questions. I thought that I had this done and dusted, and I did not. I absolutely did not, and now I'm paying for it because apparently I'm just bad. Very drunk, and you were presented with yellow, red, and white onions. Which one would you take the biggest bite out of? I think a red onion because I think red onions are supposed to be the sweetest ones, right? No, a yellow onion. Big yellow onion. A green onion. I would definitely take a bite out of a green onion. Green onions are the best onions. pearl onions. Those are interesting. Shallots are pretty decent. Is a leek actually an onion? It is, right? Yeah, it's part of the onion family. Leeks are good. There's specific foods that you use them for. Oh, it would be a red onion that you'd want to take a bite out of because that's the one that you use in salads. Then a yellow onion for meat. Interesting. Garlic's in the onion family, is it really? I didn't know that. Love garlic. Garlic's amazing. Garlic's best thing ever. I haven't seen Swag on stream in so long. I give him a shout out. His streams are in Spanish, like Spain Spanish. But great guy, and he'll speak English to you. No, I have not, but that sounds amazing. I'd eat it. Well, actually, I don't know if I can. I don't think I could have this. Oh, bear. I read that wrong. No, I don't think we really have it in North America. But I could be wrong. I don't know. Hmm. Interesting. I wonder if that's like a legacy thing. Because a lot of things were like done specifically because of certain reasons here and there, right? Okay, so this is the one that's hitting for some reason, one reason or another. Uh, I just do this. Oh, this is why. God damn it. It's like 100% that. Fuck. There we go. Fucking hell, you gotta be kidding me. I feel like every now and then I'm getting trolled. Mm. Watch this. It's going to work now. It still didn't work. Get player team. Anyway, sorry. Here we go. Mm, that's fine. Oh, okay, sweet. There we go. Let's make sure we don't have this. Okay, and then let's make sure we don't have just this. Okay, and then we want set player team. Okay. Beautiful. We're going to rerun. And when we do the rerun, hopefully we'll be able to get the right stuff now. Well, time to sleep. All right, have a good one, my friend. Update. Let me guess. No team. Yeah. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is take the player team. Well, one, let's do this. I don't have a answer to this right now. This, we're going to take this and we're going to move it up to public. Set player team. So we're going to jump to this. We're going to take this and we're going to delete and we're going to say then inside of the player controller, how can this spawn with the controller and not have a team? What the fuck? Actually, because this should be happening on Possess too. It's like when we possess, we should already have a team because we're like being signed a team as we're spawning in. Oh, wait, no. This is fine because that one shouldn't exist, right? How come we've got player... Oh. No, I don't like this at all. One, let's change this. So the client one. Listen server. And the client, it has no team. Oh, right. I need to move this guy. No, he's still getting attacked. Hmm. Let's do update team collision. Okay, so the listen server, we have BP player a red blue, and then listen server red blue, and then listen server blue. The client we get errors on, that's fine. Because we don't care about the client. But the server's actually reporting the right stuff, but our collisions aren't updating for the server for some reason. The server character doesn't update. The only thing I can think of is something is setting the collisions. Why? I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Hmm. I looked further into. I'm gonna have to go do research forever. This blows. Collision. This is like the actual problem. Get capsule component. It's not crashing either, which is the weirdest freaking part. Okay, we hit play. Oh, look. It did not update. Why? Well, at least we know why it's not working. All right. I'm going to go do some research, I guess. And I will catch you all later. See you again on Saturday. Yeah. So tomorrow I have a raid. Thursday my girlfriend gets home. Friday I have a raid. So Saturday is going to be my next available day. Fuck. This is so annoying. All right. Ta-ta for now.